Welcome back, my friends, to another Foundations draft here on Arena. I am CopperPitch, your intrepid host or something, and I'm going to break down each pick and pack as we go and see how we can do. So, we open up our pack. We've got a bad rare. I don't think Painful Quandary is really playable. It can win games for sure, but it's kind of a win more. It is a fun card, but we're not going to be taking it. We have a Brianborn, which can flash in and get some counters if you draw cards or play spells or whatever on your opponent's turn. We're not going to take the Brineborn. We have a Helpful Hunter, a Strix, and Eaten Alive. So Eaten Alive, great removal spell. And the Helpful Hunter is my favorite common, I think, in the set. Love this guy. He just draws cards. He's a great body to sacrifice for Eaten Alive or things like that. I'm going to go ahead and first pick a Helpful Hunter here. I will also second pick a Helpful Hunter, except for the fact that we have a Heroic Reinforcements, which I'm going to take. We've got create 2/1/1 White Soldier creature tokens. Until the end of turn, your creatures gain +1/+1 and haste. This can just finish off games on the spot. I would love this Helpful Hunter, but we're going to take the Heroic Reinforcements here. It's just too good. So we're looking to be in red-white if it's open. If not, we will divert. We've got a good green removal spell here. Not a fan of the Good Fortune Unicorn. If you play it on turn 3, it's great. If you play it on turn 2, it is phenomenal. If you play it late game, it's absolutely trash. It's a 3-mana 2/2. It doesn't really do much. So we have a Frenzied Goblin. This guy can make it awkward for your opponent to block. I don't mind that in a very aggressive deck. We also have a Fleeting Flight we could play. But I'm going to go ahead and take the Goblin here. Nothing else super important except for some of those green cards. Another Helpful Hunter. Wow. I mean, we could have had 3 already in 4 picks, and I would have been pretty stoked for that start. The only other good cards here, we got Snakeskin Veil, the Llanowar Elves, and perhaps the Strix here, but we are going to go ahead and just slam that Helpful Hunter. No Helpful Hunter in this pack. Not good. So we have a Guarded Air here and a different type of air. This one's good, this one's not. We have Extravagant Replication as a really fun rare. It can absolutely pop off. It's a bit slow, but man, if you can't remove it and you have the time, it is phenomenal. We're going to take the Guarded Air, though. It's great top end. We get super wide. It is great for our Heroic Reinforcements. And now pick 5, pick 6, that's when you can really kind of start telling what's open. Pick 5, we got an uncommon Guarded Air. Guarded Air is just a great card. It's uncommon, so the fact that it's still there, pick 5, starts to mean something. And now we see a Banishing Light, pick 6. We are definitely going to grab this. We can note that there's also a Good Fortune Unicorn. Again, means nobody's really playing green-white, probably. Here we've got a mediocre Squad Rallier, which in our deck could actually be pretty good. I'm not super high on it, but it is very obnoxious to play against. Sometimes late game you can just use this as a sink to draw multiple cards a turn and win games. But in a super aggressive deck also, you kind of just want to get on the board quickly. And a 3/4 for 4 is not exactly doing that. But it's between the Rallier and the Firebrand, and I'm going to take the Rallier here. Here we've got a bad Mythic rare that is not playable. It is free 40 gems, but we'll go ahead and take the Cathar Commando here. Just a great 2-drop, flash it in. Important to destroy artifacts and enchantments occasionally. Involuntary is much, much, much better in a black-red sacrifice deck. But it can also just straight up win games in a very aggressive deck as well. There's not much else here for me. We could take the tapped land. We could take the Armasaur Guide. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Employment. In a very aggressive deck, we're not really looking to splash Campus Guides. Sower of Chaos is interesting because it can also, like the Frenzied Goblin, make things not be able to block in a very aggressive deck. That could be okay. I'll take the campus guide and hope we don't need to play it. But you never know. The Good Fortune Unicorn has wheeled. We also see an uncommon Fire Whelp still here. It's not that good. We don't really have any spells. Well, we're probably not going to play the Involuntary. Bulk Up, probably not going to play it. Heir Apparent, if we pick up a couple more, maybe. Pack 2, looking for good, cheap, red-white cards. And what do we get? Very expensive red-white cards. And a Blasphemous Edict. I swear I've opened up so many of those recently. The Drakuseth is phenomenal if you get to swing with it. If not, it is a 7-mana, hard to cast, very, very, very large body that a 1-mana Eaten Alive can deal with. I don't know if we're going to play it or not, but we don't really need a second Guarded Heir either. Commando is decent, but I mean, Drakuseth is good. Okay, Cerberus is great. We got removal. Another Good Fortune Unicorn. So it's between the removal and the 4-2 body. Let's take a peek at our curve here. We probably don't want to play the Heir Apparent. But we are lacking some really strong 2-drops. However, we only have the Banishing Light for removal as well. We are a very aggressive deck, so I'm going to go ahead and take the 4-2. Getting super wide with Heroic Reinforcements is great. We're going to go ahead and grab that. Dazzling Angel, one of the best white commons outside of the Helpful Hunter. Flying, life gain, what more could you ask for? Nothing else for us here. There's an Arbiter of Woe for black, a Station Sage. Okay. Here we've got a choice between the Soulstone Sanctuary, which I don't mind in a very aggressive deck. Like if we cut the Drakuseth and we're not playing a 7-drop and everything except for maybe the Guarded Heir is like 4, maybe 1 5-drop. You don't really need 17 lands, but you can even play this as a 17th land and then just turn it into a creature. Claws Out, though, is going to be pretty good in our deck. We have 2 Helpful Hunters already. Not that the cats super matter. But it does make this cheaper. But this is just basically another board-wide buff like the Heroic Reinforcements. Let's go. Second Heroic Reinforcements. Nothing else in this deck, or in this pack anyway, so this is looking great. That definitely makes the Drakuseth much worse. We're really just trying to run our opponents over here. We'll take the Axe Guard here, even though I don't really want to play it. Wow, a pick 8 Fiery Annihilation. Going to slam that. Nothing good for us here. Don't like the Sower. Take a peek at our curve. We're not going to play Drakuseth. I think we still run the Guarded Heir for top end. Just helps get wide for the Claws Out and stuff. Getting wide is what we want. We don't need to get tall like the Drakuseth. He is very, very cool. Good Fortune Unicorn, still roaming around. No one wants to take him. You know what, buddy? I feel bad for you. I'm going to take you. There you go. Get in my stable. All right, we don't need any of these. I'm just going to grab the best cards so someone else can't have it. Get out of here. Not going to play the Twin Blade. Shore Strike we're not going to play, but we'll grab it in case we need a playable. And, wow, 20 gems wheeled for us here. We're not going to play that, but it's free 20 gems. All right, pack 3. We need 6 playables here. Got ourselves a Healer Hawk. Goblin Negotiation is fun, but it's not very good. Harvester is pretty good, but we are not in black, so that's for someone else. And pretty much just the Goldvein pick is the only other card here that we would want. I don't want 2 Axe Guards. I didn't want 1. The Dreadwing is great, but not for us either. We didn't open up very well, but I will definitely take a Hawk. You get some of those buffs like Claws Out or Heroic on it, and you're gaining a bunch of life. Swing in with a Flyer. Pumping Flyers with things like the Felidar is great as well. And in decks that want to go wide, you're going to always have, not always, but you're going to most of the time have targets. You need 2 targets for this to put its counters on. We also have a Strongbox Raider, which is really good, and I would love to grab it. But the Felidar is just a little bit too good here. 4 good black cards, but we're going to take Felidar here. Helpful Hunter and an Immolator in the same pack. I don't want to play the Axe Guard. We're not playing. I'm just going to cut the Heir Apparent. So we kind of... The Goblin might not make the cut either. So this is kind of what our curve looks like. Either way, these are 2 drops. Immolator maybe gets the nod here just for the fact that it kind of can double as removal. We don't have that much removal. We have the Fiery Annihilation. I'm probably not going to play the Employment. The Banishing Light. We'll go ahead and take that. And then we get some removal on demand, and it is phenomenal removal. Love me a Fiery Annihilation. Deals 5, exiles. Can even hit equipment. That is pretty rare to happen, but happened. Angel of Finality is also very nice. Commando, just another good 2-drop. We will take it. Wow. A 3rd Heroic Reinforcements. I'm going to go ahead and grab that as well. The Lions get a tiny bit better with the Claws Out. I'm still not really high on the Lions, but we do need some playables here, so I'll grab it. Dauntless Veteran is great in this deck. This card is very situational. In other words, you don't want to draft it in decks that are not super aggressive. It's only a 2/2 for 3 if you're not swinging all the time. We want to be swinging all the time. This Dauntless Veteran can get in my deck. Also fills up my curve nicely here. Another Axe Guard that we don't want. Another Lion. I definitely don't want to run 2 of these things. Don't even really want to run 1. I think we're kind of going to get stuck here with a few bad cards in the deck. But our 2-drops are all great. The Hawk is great. Love to cut these. I don't think we're going to play the Involuntary. So this is what our deck looks like right now. There's a few holes. We're not going to play the Incinerating Blast. It's just too expensive, and our deck wants to win before then. We might even just run 16 lands, in which case we're going to have to do something weird here. Maybe throw in the Shore Strike. I do like Shore Strike with the Heartfire. That's a nice combo. The Shore Strike makes the Immolator a 6/3 with First Strike. Then if your opponent blocks with something, you then get to kill it because of the First Strike, and then you can sack it and deal 6 damage to something else. I do kind of like that. I also like Shore Strike. It's a good finisher sometimes. You're swinging with something, and your opponent doesn't block, and they're getting pretty low. Got a lot of ways to pump stuff. I think this looks good. The Claws Out, because of how many cats we have, really costs more like 3 or 4 most of the time, probably, sometimes even 2. So really we're running everything's 4 or less, and then the Guarded Heir. We have enough card draw with the Hunters. I hope we don't run into issues. Knock on wood. Rallier does want a mana sink. Does want more mana for the mana sink ability. All these 1-drops, though, I definitely don't want to run 17 lands. Let's do it. Alrighty. Let's just win the die roll every time. Go first. Or not. We will keep, though. We do have a 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. We do need another plains. Thank you, deck. Pilfer is rude. What do you take here? The heroic? Kind of every card could be taken here. Probably won't take Dauntless. By itself, it's worse. Gets rid of my 2-drop. Now we can't do anything. Very rude. It leaves me with some good top-end cards. That is a really, really good card. Time to find... Oh boy. So he gets to hit me for 3 lifelink every turn. That's fun. Okay. Oh boy. Well, heroic is still pretty nasty here. We're doing quite a lot of damage. Unfortunately, he has lifelink, otherwise he'd be dead. Falls out next turn. Wow. If that's all he can do, goes back to 17. Claws out is pretty nasty. Okay. This is a cat, so it does make claws out cheaper. Wish we could double spell. There's no way for us to double spell here. So this actually swings as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We are very close to lethal. Let's go ahead and Felidar, though. Still going to do quite a bit of damage there. He's down to 8. Now that claws out looks really nasty. Okay. I mean, that's all he can do. He's got 1 mana. If that's all he can do, though, then if he greedily swings here. So he's just dead, right? Because this swings as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. You're just dead. You got too greedy. Greed kills. Alright, game number 2. Go first this time. Sick. Really, really good curve here. We were going first. Oh boy. We need to find 1 land here. Give a burst lightning. Seems like he might. Joke's on him. We're going to play 1/1s till we die. Would be nice to get a bigger body on board here. I also don't want to give him a target for his burst lightning. That being said, the Axe Guard is extraordinarily weak. I don't mind if he kills that. I'd rather him burst that than the Heartfire. Okay, things are looking good. Yeah, we're going to go Heartfire here because if he can't remove it, then next turn Heroic pumps it twice because it's got Prowess, so it gets +2/+2 effectively. Strongbox, super annoying, but also kind of a weird choice here. I can just sack my Heartfire. Maybe you're supposed to just swing there? Yeah. Yeah, the difference is he wouldn't have had to block, right? If he doesn't have to block, then he gets the swing. This would have had raid. Plus, more so with green, I'm thinking like a bite or something needs a creature on board. This makes it tough to swing now. But I didn't want to play the Felidar last turn as we didn't have enough creatures. And I didn't want to play the Helpful Hunter because then we'd be floating 2 mana. I still think it was the right choice. That's not bad. Okay. Next turn we can Felidar plus prevent something from blocking, or we hit a land, Guarded Air. Willed Great Worm. Oh boy. If you saw my video from yesterday or the day before, finally got my first Quilled Great Worm. If we stop that from blocking, it gets to chump one of these. Only get 4 damage through. Maybe 5. Okay. Don't think he can get greedy and swing here. Unless he's got like a Chandra or something and just murders me. Currently the Felidar on the 2/3/3s, it makes them 4/4s, and then the Quilled, we can make it not be able to block. He's going to kill my Frenzied Goblin. Okay, it's a bad top deck. If we swing with 2 4/4s, he probably chumps the 2/1 and one of the 4/4s. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 1 off lethal if that's the case. I mean, he can always lose the Gorehorn, and he could also have something in hand. So the question is how aggressive do we want to be? I mean, we have, like, Claws out. We have 2 more Heroic Reinforcements. Do we just want to sit back? I think the answer is we do just want to sit back here. Opponent's got a lot of mana open. Flash in an ambush. Wolf. Would have killed both of my 4/4s. Plus he gets to kill. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a very good attack. We need to find a Heroic Reinforcements and we win the game. 4 Claws out. Fiery Annihilations would go a long way. Banishing Light would go a long way. He's considering swinging. It's just so greedy. I mean, I understand why. The Great Worm is pretty nutty, but... yeah, I mean, I think we just make the block. Otherwise, that becomes an 8/8, so... can't really let that grow out of control. Shore Strike is nice. So now the 4/4 kills the Great Worm if we swing with everything, and that's what he blocks. We still had our other 4/4. This would be a great attack. Now, how does he do this? He kills the 2/3. Kills a 1/1. This might be lethal, though, too, depending on how he blocks. The 7 damage, huh? Played around a Shore Strike very well. He does lose the ambush wolf. We pump the guarded air here and heal for 4. Bring him down to 2. We lose 2 creatures. He loses 1. Or do we just Savannah Lions, the Beastkin? Yeah, it's not quite lethal, so... Gotta make his board a little skinnier here. Oh, come on. No more land, please. You're killing me. He can start swinging. He has 1 more creature in hand here. We would need to hit like a heroic or... Wow, that's scary. Alright. That's now a 14-14 with trample. Need any removal. Any board buff. Everything wins here. There you go. There she is. Those claws out, cats. Get them. Almost got me with the Quill Great Worm. Hey, we get to go first, and we have no red sources. I'm going to keep because we have a turn 1, turn 2 where we get to draw a card. That card is going to be a red source. Oh boy. I regret everything. I'm gonna flash in the commando here to do maximum damage. We still get to draw 2 next turn. Annoying. Good blocker for the commando. That is not good. Please, cat, hit me any land. Even a white land gets me another creature. Buys me another turn. Oh boy, we are going to lose. That is not good. I mean, getting stuck on 2 lands while not mulliganing, I mean, I don't know. And drawing extra cards. What are you going to do? Oh boy. Okay, we can Fiery Annihilation the Pridemate here. I kind of think we need to because it's going to keep growing because of the Siphoner. And I'm going to keep pushing damage here. Down to 12. If we can find another land, Heroic Reinforcements goes a long way. Even if we don't find the land next turn, we've got 2 more creatures getting super wide here for the Heroic. Speaking of not finding it. I'm going to swing here because I don't think he's going to block. And if he does, so be it. That Blood Witch is pretty obnoxious. Okay with that. Alright, give me just land now. Just land, please. If he doesn't block the Heartfire, we can pump it to 6. 9 damage next turn. I will chump block here. Good. Tiny Bones is annoying, but hopefully our deck is fast enough to just win. He has another fight? Come on, man. That's so annoying. And we miss. That is really frustrating. Okay, I mean, if he makes me discard something, we're going to discard the Guarded Air. And then just hope we hit a land and go heroic. He passes, thank God. Okay. Thank God. Does he have, Rebuke? Okay. Kills a 3-2. Oh, because this one's not tapped. He threw me off because he was hovering over it, and then he went away from it. Okay. Looking good. Treetop's annoying. We can sure strike it. No matter what he blocks with here. We do lose 2 tokens. But we kill a treetop. I mean, I think that's... we only have 1 red source, so we can't even develop out the Axe Guard if we do that. Do 5 damage to his face, too, if we just pump something else. So tempting. We got to get rid of the treetop, though. Just way too good. Okay. Now if he starts making me discard stuff, it gets annoying. He doesn't have enough mana to play that, so... If he gets to 6 mana, we lose. We got 1 blocker here. We lose another token. But he's down to 2. Definitely going to play the land out so he can't steal it. And then play my other card. So he needs another blocker. If we top deck any big creature, the Axe Guard can let it fly. He probably swings with this Siphoner. No, okay. Wow, we miss. Brutal. Cannot swing here. And now next turn he's going to get... Oh, we just lose now. He hits a land, we lose. Okay. No land yet, but that's still not good. Heroic would be nice, but now it doesn't even win still. Yikes. I don't think that's a good attack. Unless he has a something here. But we're going to double block that. Okay. Good stuff. Now Heroic does win. Ah. So I could give that haste and swing with a 3-4. He probably just double blocks and then we just kill a ghoul. I don't think that's worth it. As soon as he plays another land out, we're just dead. Unless we can kill that Tiny Bones first. annoying because he gets the treetop back, but it's pretty slow. This can't block. If we get heroic here, we win. Oy, come on, man. You're killing me. This is a little risky, maybe. I don't even know if you can do it, to be honest. We'll have 7, 4. No, the only thing that... I don't think there's any creatures we can hit that we can't play out, so... Okay, Dauntless. That's interesting. So if we pump this becomes a 4/5. 2/2 just dies. 3/3 gets jumped. Dauntless dies, probably. I think it's still worth it. If you swing with... this is a 3/3. Block. Block. Double block the Squad Rallier. Chump. I don't even know if this is a good attack. But next turn he's gonna have the Snare Spinner or worse. The Guarded Air. No attack. I think we can't get greedy. We need the Squad Rallier to find us some more good cards. And he found that land. Okay. Felidar. Not bad. The Dauntless will swing as a 4/4. This is going to swing as a 4/5. This will swing as a 4. And we still get to draw one more card, although he gets to just eat it. Ugh, super frustrating. Next turn he's going to be super wide, though. This swings as a 3/4 lifelinker. We just swing the 2 4/4s that we don't care about losing. The Dauntless and the Prideful. I think this is fine. He gets to eat. Well, like if he chumps and then just eats with the Ghoul. Like he could Helpful Hunter the Pride, and then if he does this, he's 2 for 1ing himself. Okay, I don't mind that. It doesn't really make sense. This is like best case scenario for me. So basically, now we eat 2 creatures because he doesn't have any more mana. Second of all, we got rid of the treetop, which could have kept pumping things. That was absolutely phenomenal for me. And then we Squad Rally at the end of the turn, so we can't Tiny Bones. I don't think he played that very well. The good news is he doesn't have any mana left. The bad news is he now has tons of creatures. Wow. Actually really good, because we just passed 3 land. Ugh. So the top of my deck was 4 mountains and a Frenzied Goblin. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. So we can't swing here, but we kept our squad rallier alive for good reason. You know what? I actually should have done this first. There's still nothing that we can draw that we can't play out, so it's fine. Oh, we passed up a heroic. Okay. Not good. We passed up one heroic. We still have another heroic. The next 9 cards-ish. That's not good at all. Okay, I mean, he can't tiny bones me this turn, so... There goes our claws out, but a flyer is really nice. Can gain life, so that goes up to 5/5. I think we just say no blocks. There's really no... Well, I don't know what he's got in his hand, but he probably should have just made that a 5/5 and done 1 extra damage, since he's likely just going to eat that anyway. Heroic does that win. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He goes back to 7, 8. We're going to have 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers. He goes back to 7 and then 8. This gives everything haste, so this gets haste as well. This hits for 3, guaranteed. Oh, and we can save a red source to make it so he has 1 less blocker. Maybe even the guarded air. Okay. What do we want to not block here? So 3 guaranteed. So he's back to 8. He's down to 5. He goes block, block. I think he's bound. I think he's gonna have 1 life left. So if we just make the guarded air not be able to block, then we win. If my maths out here. Let's hope my math is my math is right here. Yep. Thick. My 2nd grade math teacher would be so proud of me. You're welcome, Mr. Dwyer. All right. All right, 3-0. Let's keep it up. We get to go first. We have a couple 2-drops with a Dauntless, but we don't have the white mana for it. Nor for the Claws out. So this is a little bit sketchy of a hand. But it's a keep. That's kind of annoying. And we don't need red sources, so that's kind of annoying. Okay. Let me go ahead and assume my opponent playing the exact same deck as me. And that arena is pulling its usual mirror match shenanigans. Color me shocked. Alright. Take 2. Axe Guard. Okay. We'll swing into the Axe Guard here. We do not need more mountains. Please, you're killing me. Arena. Stop. I do not like our odds here. Can kill an Axe Guard or a Lion here. Okay. I'll kill the Axe Guard. Block the Lion. He gets no damage. We need to hit something here. If it was a red source of mana, you're going to see a grown man cry. Like, he's got 2 planes. How come we can't have 2 planes? He's so much cooler than me. Oh my god. Oh, it's so frustrating. Pretty clear the opponent has something here. As long as it's not resolute reinforcements, I'm happy. As happy as a depressed person can be. From only drawing mountains when you don't want any mountains. Opponent floated 3 mana there, so that's good news for us. Desperately need to find something helpful here. I don't know how helpful that is. Playable. I'll take it. I guess we swing our Cathar Commando here and nothing else. At least these can chump the Savannah Lion. I'd be quite happy if he trades, because we're still very far behind. If he starts just using his squad rallier every turn, we're going to get in big trouble. Oh boy. Could still win it here with a white source. We get the Dauntless and then the Claws out. This pumps everything. This pumps everything. Cool. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we eat 11 damage? 3, 4, 5. Yes. Yes, we do. We could die here. He has any blockers, I think we just probably die. Oh, we can't play the Claws out because we don't have any white sources. Cool. So we're just going to die. I do think he has a Burst Lightning. Oh, opponent. Okay. That's a creature that dies to a Burst Lightning. But at least we technically have enough creatures to block for a turn here. But if he kills the Cerberus and we swing with this, we could still survive. I'm going to swing with the Commando here if our opponent ever stops roping. And then we pray for a white source. There you go. If he has like any type of heroic or whatever, we're dead. Obviously blocking here. So claws out wouldn't kill us if we do it this way. Kind of think we have to do it this way. Very unfortunate. Embercleave. Thank you for the rope. Okay. Let's hope for a normal opponent this time. Extremely unfortunate. Okay. I'm gonna pitch the claws out. Got some good mana base this time. Hungry Ghoul. Means we're gonna flash in the Cathar and try and take out the Ghoul before it can grow. Rat is annoying. Ditch a land here. Okay. Happy to eat the Ghoul or a stab. Okay. Now we get 2 creatures out. Let's do the Helpful Hunter first. And we are on all removal. Opponent on mono black. Wants me to block Fake Your Own Death. Didn't seem like he had anything. Okay, I don't want to discard a land. But I'm going to, because we could play both of our removal spells. Wow. Okay. That is absurd. Don't really need to banish a rat. That's the one thing I was worried about, but I mean, you can't discard 2 removal spells and hold a land in hopes that you hit a heroic reinforcements here. Okay. Trade 1 off before he can hit me with a Fake Your Own Death. There we go. This would have been a reason to keep the cat alive, but I think it's fine. We're both just playing off the top of our deck here. Me much more so than him. He made me discard 3 cards. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna just keep swinging here. He gets to heal half of that back every turn, but it means the angel gets to attack. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna play this out so he doesn't make me discard it. We do need 6 lands. Oh my god, what is up with these people getting Nighthawks and Heraldic Banners? Is that like the new flavor of the day? That is not helpful. I need like claws out or something. I think claws out is on the bottom of the deck. Rogue reinforcements 1 time off the top. Oh boy. Interesting he didn't kill the angel. Okay. Alright, we're in block the Nighthawk mode. He's got removal. It's GG's. I don't think I've ever faced a mono black deck. Okay. We got... Wow. Just trades those? He has to have something good here. Maybe another Tragic Banshee. Yeah. Okay. I think we're so far behind here. I mean, gotta do it, right? Okay. GG's. Okay, started off 3-0, then go 0-2. Let's do better here. Opponent goes first, and if we don't find a land, we lose, but we got 3 draw steps. That's not a land. Okay. Okay. It's fun. Earn 3 Zamone. We are going to banish that. He's got any way to blow that thing up, though. We just lose on the spot. Okay. Just ramping. Land here would be huge. Missing land here is also huge. Now we probably lose. Opponent now can cast a Coma next turn. Okay, floats 8 mana. That's very weird. Okay, well, we have the Fiery Annihilation, so I don't mind swinging here and seeing what he's got. He's got nothing. We're going to go wide with the Parent. Desperately need a land. That is a land. Let's go. Wow. Opponent on a huge start. He was out to 8 mana, 9 mana with the elf before I had even 4. 4-2. Get one more win here. This looks great. We're going first. Love to see it. We'll flash in the Cathar. If he's got a stab, at least we get to do it on his turn. No stab, no burst lightning. That's actually surprising. Go ahead and get that angel out then. Opponent on red, blue, and black. On turn 3 gets all the lands, gets a Perforating Artist out. Do not like to see that. Don't mind a helpful hunter, though. Okay. All right, draw me claws out here. More cats. A lot of cats going on. Sure Strike is not bad here. He plays a blocker of sorts. Okay. See if he's got a counter. We're definitely going to go for the angel and for a cat here. Now another cat can swing. Okay. Aetherize. Kind of annoying. But also, we get to play the cat again. Buys him a little bit of time. Removes my counters. Painful Quandary. That's actually insane. Okay. So I think we kill the artist with a Shore Strike. Like, so we either lose 5 life or discard a card, and luckily he just bounced everything back to my hand. This draws a card, so we can literally just discard whatever. Can always gain a couple life with the angel. We do need to hammer him pretty hard, though. Playing a guarded air would be really nice. I'm just going to swing with everything, and if he... Okay. Could have blocked the cat. Chose not to. The thing that kills me is if he has, like, a board wipe as well. If he plays a board wipe, then we just are wrecked. The question is, how aggressive do we want to be? I'm just going to play this. And then we can just lose 5 life. We have 25. We have another Aetherize, too. I mean, that's screaming that he's about to play a board wipe, so I'm going to go ahead and block. I don't mind this, because this comes in tapped. Now he can't block, so... I don't know what he's playing at here. You can't have a board wipe. Okay, a second artist. You're just dead, though, right? Yeah. You could have... He's another blocker. What's he got? Witness protection? Okay, that's fine. Sure Strike should kill him here. Just lose life twice here. I'll play out the cat first in case we get ourselves a heroic or a... Hey, look, it's heroic. Balls out. Well, yeah, we got him. I think the Short Strike would have been enough. All right. 5 wins on the draw here. Great curve out. You could hit a 3-drop here, like the Prideful Parent. Be 6 wide. Okay. Up against a blue deck, and we got a couple Annihilation. Not too many things to annihilate in blue. Okay, is he gonna... He's got nothing, he's just literally gonna float 2 mana here. Wow. Okay. I mean, he could have a counter, but we're not gonna let him use it on my turn. Would love to hit a 2 or a 3 drop, especially off the top here. Kiora is something worth annihilating, though. Already done our damage here with the draws. By the time there's 7 things in the graveyard, we're either going to have won this or be dead. We don't draw anything here. We are going to annihilate Kiora. Wow, we hit the Prideful Parent. Okay, so I'm just going to swing, and if he wants to block, I am quite okay with it. Get Kiora out of the way for the heroic. If he doesn't block, even better. We now hit the perfect curve out. Of course, we went second. We went first. There's just like no chance. Here he could have something. Seismic Rupture would be hilarious. He swings with the Kiora here, he just dies. Unless he now has a counter. He did just find a second blue source, which is unfortunate. Wow. Okay. Oh, we hit the Dauntless, too. I want to pump everything even more. I mean, he unfortunately just absorbs 4 damage there. Probably trades his borders for the 3/3 parent. It's still a lot of damage being pushed, though. I'm gonna go for it. This would kind of have been nice to have the Dauntless out first, because then all the extra tokens swing as 3/3s. Not that that's super relevant right now with 2 3/2s out, but... What? He blocked the 3/2 over the Vigilance 3/3? Like he killed the lion instead of the cat. Very bizarre choice. If we annihilate the Kiora and then we just swing, blocks 3, he dies. If he's got nothing else. Do something here. Gorehorn, but he didn't attack. I definitely think he should have attacked. That would have at least killed the Prideful Parent anyway, I guess. And if we traded, then he also gets to kill this. We just have 3 1/1s. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. If we kill... 4/4. And then swing with everything. Trades, bounce. 3 would get... Yeah, so he'd die if he did it that way. So he can't just chump a 1/1, right? No, 3... 2, 3, 4, yeah. Let's kill this off. Swing with everything. He has to kill the Prideful. I guess if you're killing one thing, you might as well kill the Commando and bounce the parent before he gets through. Yeah, I think he's doing this the wrong way again. You know what this deck is missing is a Burst Lightning. Okay, Thrill is fine to see. He only has 2 spells in here, so it's not like he's about to play a 5/5. Good game. Got him. Whew. 6 wins. 6-2, final boss time. Well, going first is good. No 2-drop. No 3-drop creature. Only 2 lands. Ugh. This is such a bad hand. I'm gonna keep it. I mean, we have both colors. We have a turn 1. We have good cards. We do need to find land pretty desperately, though. No missing any land drops, please. That is not good. Oh, I'm so scared. Oh, please hit land. Please hit land. Please hit land. Oh, that's what I want, is a helpful hunter to find me some land. Oh, that's so bad. Arrgh. Well, there goes the trophy. So unfortunate. Oh, yeah. Okay. He pumps Kellen, I would Shore Strike. He kills my Goblin with a removal spell. Don't mind seeing that. He can't pump Kellen anymore. I'm not gonna annihilate Kellen here. We need to find another land so bad here. Another cat is bad for me. Please let me play my Squad Rallier. Please, I am begging you. Oh. That's so bad. He doesn't have a second red source. He can't pump this into a 3/2 Twin Striker, so... He doesn't have double strike, at least he can't swing with it this turn. Come on. God, we're so far behind now. Thank you. Okay. We get the Squad Rallier out. Next turn, the Felidar Savior's got multiple hits. Once he pumps this, he'll have invested a lot of mana into it, then we can annihilate it. Okay. Doesn't really do anything. What? Does he have Sure Strike? What is he doing? Leading Flight if I block with the 2/2? What do you got? I'm not going to lose my squad rally here. I feel like he thought maybe he could swing and also... Oh, God. Okay. That's why. Need land. Now we kind of have to kill the Seer Slicer and the Kellen. But not yet. I hate playing so defensively. But we desperately need land here. Did I mention that yet? Sorry if I sound like a broken record. Just over here begging Arena to give me a land. Okay, as long as he doesn't have a removal. I mean, a flyer's another annoying card. Now he can keep swinging every turn and get the Seer Slicer to give him free junk. Okay, we got a land. It allows me to double spell, so we can Fiery Annihilation something. And then also hold open the Sure Strike. Or play Prideful Parent. And hold open the Sure Strike. The problem is he's going to just swing with the Seraph next turn. I hate wasting an Annihilation on the Seraph. God, what a deck. He's got the Seer Slicer and the Kellen out already. Oy, 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 oy. Okay, we wait one more turn. You can have one more free Goblin token. I'll eat 3 damage. We can get it one more land, then we have the Heroic plus hold open Sure Strike. And Battle Song's really good too. Not only is it not a land, it's a 6-drop. More reasons that we need land. You're killing me. Okay. Alright, I'm not going to let him swing with this Seraph here. And then if he wants to swing with something... we have the Sure Strike. I mean, he can give Kellen +1 and Menace, and it can have Twin Strike. He didn't go for it. That's crazy. Okay, so he gives it Twin Strike now. Double Strike, whatever it's called. That's actually a pretty nice hit. You can use this basically just to take out the Kellen. I don't think he has a burst, but I'm not sure. We definitely can't let the Kellen attack, because I think he will well, he didn't try and swing at that last turn. Not sure what he's doing. Opponent being very cautious as well. My deck just wants to hit people in the face. If we can get the guarded air out and then heroic, I think we just win. Especially since we've stopped him from swinging every turn. We got rid of his flyer. We can get rid of his Kellen. Yeah, I guess we let him... Okay. I'm gonna go for it. It's got like a fleeting flight or something. I'll be very upset. Okay. That's pretty good for us. There's a land. Okay. Guarded air into heroic next turn while holding open Sure Strike is insane. Come on. If we actually win this, it would be insane. We were so far behind. I don't think my opponent was aggressive enough. He's still got so many more cards than me. He floats all that mana. That is just insane. Wow. How do you float 6 mana? Like, what is in your hand? All 7 drops? Like, what is going on over there? He doesn't... And none of these are mana, because he could play 1 more mana, and then you can... What? Like, what is in his hand? I'm so confused. Okay. Here we go. Wish me luck. I'm going with everything here. There could be a world where this gets me wrecked, but he's only got 2 mana open. Probably a Luminous Rebuke here. There goes the Squad Rallier. Okay, it's fine. Still threatening 29 damage, even with that Rebuke. 3 of it is surprise damage, so we're also going to heal for 5 at least, if not 8. So hopefully we don't get ourselves killed on the backswing here. Probably going to kill his Battle Song if we're not threatening lethal. The Rallier's also annoying, but... which one's more annoying? Battlesong's more annoying as an attacker, but we might be able to put him on the back foot here. See how these blocks pan out. He should be blocking the 4/4. We also have a 4/4 Axe Guard on the left there. There you go, he found it. Wait, do we have lethal? So we have 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Gonna have to recheck my math here. Is that right? So we have 2, 4, 8, 10, 14, 17. He put himself 1 out of reach. 1 damage point away from a trophy. If we kill off the Berserker, we also heal more. So we have 1 less defender for the immediate turn. So what's he going to have? He's going to have 3 things alive. 4 things alive. Like claws out. What, 4? I'm going to go this route. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Commando is interesting because we can make it swing instead of the cavalry. Because he could just eat this with the squad rallier. But then this just gets eaten by a 1-1. So is it worth it? There's 4 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we only get 3 damage through no matter what. He certainly could have things that he could flash in. He actually supposed to play this slow? I think we're supposed to continue playing this slow. We have 2 more heroics. We have the claws out. I think we should have flashed the Cathar in and just not attack this turn. It's kind of crazy, but he's got so much open mana. I don't know what the hell's going on in his hand. Something weird. Certainly could be wrong here. Maybe we're supposed to attack, but it's not lethal. You lose 1 big creature, and he loses his 3 tokens. Oy. Okay. Now we can kill off his big creature. And with no big blocker, feeling a lot more comfortable. And this is also going to give us a really good read on what he's got in his hand. Because if he lets that go through, then he's holding something he's planning on doing. Whereas if he used up the mana to draw, I mean, we have to just go for it. He very, very likely has something he's going to flash in, like a commando or something. But I guess he's not. I'm so confused. What is in his hand? I would pay money to see this guy's hand right now. What? He's highlighting my tokens. Okay, but he must have another Burst Lightning, because otherwise he would have kicked that one and killed the Felidar. As it stands, he's still dead. What does he have that does 3? Okay, a Luminous Rebuke. Okay. My goodness. Right, these are all good trades for me still. Wow. Okay. Feels like he could have gotten me somehow with the Divine, because you can kick this. Give a bunch of things indestructible. Maybe he couldn't have gotten away with it, but... Okay, we need to do 2, assuming this is all he's got. Chump, chump, chump. We get 2 through. Of course, he still has more. That's not going to cut it. What a weird game. That's what he had in his hand the whole time. Thank you for showing me your hand. I did say I would pay. I'll Venmo you. Let's go. Another trophy. Almost back to Mythic. That was a stressful game. I can't believe we won after that start. That was absurd. Oof. Let's take one last peek at our gorgeous triple heroic reinforcements deck with the claws out, with a couple cats to make the claws out cheaper. Rallier came in handy a few times. Extra cats, very nice. Dauntless was fun in here. Had the really nice Fiery and the Banishing Lights for the exile effects. The Guarded Air really came in handy a lot. All in all, Very, very fun deck. 10 out of 10 with the heroic reinforcements times 3. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.